Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a natural makeup look, and when I say natural I mean neutral colors, no heavy contouring, no heavy highlight, just muted. Even though you know we like all the colors and flashy looks sometimes, today I'm going to do something more subdued. I'm going to be using my chocolate palette. I know you're tired of hearing me say I didn't mention these palettes, but this is what I'm going to be using, these two. And I'm just going to be doing something very natural, very muted, very, you know, when you go into the food store and you want to look cute just in case you run into somebody. Yeah, like that's what I'm doing today. So if you're looking for something heavy and flashy, that's not this video, but we're gonna have fun and do something natural and cute. All right, so without further ado, let's start. Hold on, wait. Just to clarify, because I don't want this video to be clickbait. There's two types of naturals, right? Especially when you're looking on YouTube. Now there's this type of natural, and then there's this type of natural. Now this one is usually about my style, but today we doing this type of natural, okay? Just so we clear. All right, now let's start. Okay guys, I decided to do a voiceover because I think it would just be easier to explain what I'm doing. So right now I'm just tracing the outline of my brows with my pencil. And as you can see, this is a retractable pencil, and it comes with the spoolie on the end, so this is very convenient. I really like using these pencils for my brows. So I'm just lightly tracing the outline and filling it in and brushing the color through my brows. And now I am using my concealer, and I'm using Fawn for the bottom of my brow, and then I'm mixing two colors for the top because I don't want the top to be lighter than the bottom. So this is the color Fawn, and I'm just cleaning up the bottom of my brow. And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, this process took me forever. My brows were giving me so many problems today. I mean, I don't usually ever get them symmetrical and looking like twins, but today they were just not on my run. They were just acting the fool. They wasn't even cousins. They was like two different, I don't know, but you'll see. So anyway, I'm just cleaning up the bottom, and I'm using the color Fawn in the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Just buffing it out with my fluffy brush. And now I'm mixing, I think it's Beautiful Bronze along with the Fawn. I mix it to the color a little more closer to my complexion for the top of my brows. And then I'm gonna be cleaning up the top a little bit. And don't come for me for my little brush. I know it's tiny, but that's what I like. That's what I'm comfortable with. One of these days I could graduate to a bigger brush so it doesn't take as long. But this is the one I like to use. I know one day I'm gonna be able to look back and say, wow, look how much I improved. So this is also a way to keep yourself accountable. If you start a YouTube channel, guys, you push yourself to make videos, you're gonna see your improvement because you have everything recorded. Okay, so I'm just buffing out that color on top, using my fluffy brush, blending it out. And as you can see, two totally different brows. Like this was one brow that has a higher arch and is more curved, and then the other one is more flat. Listen, I think just because I decided to record today, they just was like, we can show you. Listen. I went back and forth with these brows. So you guys who out there struggling, I know how you feel. Okay, and now I am gonna spray my face with Prep and Prime from MAC's. And it's in the flavor coconut. I really like that one. And this is NYX eyeshadow base. I'm just smearing that all over my lid and then buffing it out with a sponge just to help prepare my eyes for the shadow. I'm also using rice powder. This is the first time I've used it. A friend of mine, shout out to KK, she bought that for me. So I'm gonna see how that works. Alright, now I'm using this sandy color that's in the chocolate palette. Sorry guys, they don't have a name for this one, so I'm just putting that on my lid like 3/4 of the way in, all over my lid, and I'm doing both eyes at the same time because it helps me to keep it symmetrical. So I'm just putting that all over my lid, building it up to the intensity that I want it. Now I'm going in with this burgundy color and I'm making a crescent shape around that sandy color. I'm bringing it into the lash line, but not just at the very end, not all the way in. I'm just making a crescent shape around that sandy color and I'm buffing it out, blending it all together. With these type of looks, blending is your friend, and you're gonna see me go in the color and go into the color, build it up, and then just buff it out, just blend it out. And when I say blend, I mean making the colors melt into each other where they meet. Because for the longest time I was trying to understand when people say blend, but it's just like making them mix together or melt together where they meet. So I'm just using my fluffy brush, using windshield wiper motion, or circular motions to just make them mix together well. Okay, now I'm going in the chocolate palette and grabbing that dark brown at the top. But when I put it on, guys, it was like too close to the burgundy. It was kind of hard to see. They were just too similar. So I went in with a little black from the Warrior palette, and I'm using that to deepen the look. And I'm putting that right into my eye socket, or where you feel that bone, you know, in your eye. It's really close to the crease. So I'm using that just to deepen the look a little bit. And I'm using that same crescent shape that I used before, but I'm just making it a little smaller. And I'm just putting that in there and buffing it out again. Again, when I see that I want the color to be a little stronger, I'm going in with the sandy color. I'm using the same brush for the color. I'm just using a clean, fluffy brush to blend it out. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. It's just the same shape, but I'm using a little bit of black, and then I'm buffing it out just to make the colors come together. Alright, so you can see I'm just working on building up the color to where I like it. Going back in with the black and just buffing it out, blending the colors together. Blend, blend, blend. Blending is your friend. Blending is our cardio, guys. Okay, right now I'm just cleaning out some of the fallout from the eyeshadow. And I'm using L'Oreal's Micellar water. Again, KK told me about this. So I'm trying that to clean up just a little bit of the fallout. Okay, I went back in underneath my brows with that Fawn in LA Girl, just to clean it up a little bit because I brought the shadow up too close to the brow and I really want to highlight my brow bone. So I'm using the Fawn, just putting it back in place because I didn't want the shadow to go all the way up to the brow. Now I'm using the orange color corrector from LA Girl. And I'm just using that to camouflage my dark circles. So I'm just putting a little under there and buffing it out with a damp sponge. Just before I put on the concealer. This is just to, you know, hide those dark marks. And again, I'm using the Fawn and LA Girl as my concealer underneath my eyes, just to brighten up my face. You can see a little goes a long way. You could done see the difference. So I'm just using that sponge to buff out that color. And I went in. I didn't want any like sharp, you know, lines when it came to the eyeshadow, so I buffed that out. And I'm using my Fenty foundation today. I have been in the sun, and so I know that it reads a little orange, but
hey, look how orange you look, girl.
Is my color. It's a pretty good match, and this is in the color 440. And so I'm just using, I'm not really even using that much. I think I used 2 pumps of this, and I'm just putting it in the places that I really need to cover, you know, my blemishes or any dark marks, anything that, you know, I want to conceal and hide. Because I think when you want like a fresh, natural face, the skin is the most important. Once your skin looks glowing and healthy, you have won the battle. That's like most of the work right there. So I'm bringing it down to my neck. You know, you gotta remember to do the neck. And now I'm just buffing that out with my sponge. Get rid of any brush strokes that might be left so that we have like a seamless application. And now I'm lining my eyes, and I'm using Inglot's gel eyeliner. And I usually, the type to use liquid eyeliner, which can be a pain in the butt, but I like the results. But today, I'm trying this gel eyeliner, and I actually like this one. I really do. It isn't as hard as I thought it would be to use after using liquid liner, but this is really nice. And once you put this on, this isn't going anywhere. This stays. So this is like, I can't remember how much it was, but this is more of a pricier item, but it really is worth the investment. And I'm just cleaning up some of the eyeliner I got on my eyeshadow right now. And I didn't do a big wing. I did like just a little kitten wing, very small, nothing too big, but when you line your eyes, it makes a difference, even if it's very subtle. So I'm just keeping that really close to the lash line, and just not a long tail, just a little flick at the very end. You have to be really up close and personal to even see it, but it's very subtle. Okay, now I'm using mascara just on my lashes. And I can't remember where I got this. This is just like a generic one I picked up at the beauty store. And I'm just... oh, a good tip. When you don't have mascara, you can use Vaseline. Especially if you're going for like a natural look. Vaseline works when you don't have mascara. Just put some of that on your lashes. Listen. Shook. And I'm just cleaning up that mascara that I got on my nose with Fix Plus. That thing, listen, I use that for everything. The Prep and Prime by MAC, that cleans up everything. Okay, I'm doing like right now a light contour, just barely there, just to give my face a little more dimension. I didn't even like put any on my forehead. That's how light it is, just the cheekbones I did. And this is an AOA product. I'm not sure if it's a blush or if it's a highlighter or if it's both, but that's how I used it. This is so pretty, guys. It's pink and has like these gold reflecting things going on, sparkle in it. It was so pretty. I love this product. I don't know, it doesn't have a name on it, but I think, anyway, I'll put it down below. But listen, that was so pretty and so subtle. That's how I like it. Now I'm lining my lips with LA Colors Eye and Brow Pencil and Black Brown. Just to prep for that liquid lipstick I'm using. This is from Limecrime and it's in the color Salem. I really like this lip gloss, guys. This like this liquid lipstick, I mean, it dries down matte and it looks just like melted chocolate. I think I'm gonna buy this one again. And now I'm using this gloss by Artistry and it's in the color Pink Blossom. My lips are just naturally pink, so usually my nude has pink in it, but you'll have to pick one that you like, but usually my nude lipsticks have pink in it. Okay guys, now I'm just putting powder on my face, and this is in the color NW43, my MAC powder. And I'm keeping it mostly on my T-zone and my cheeks because I still wanted kind of a dewy look. Yeah, so I'm just keeping most of that on my T-zone and on my cheeks because I still didn't want my whole face to be matte. Oh, it's raining here, guys. So I hope you can still hear. Okay guys, I also put on a little bit of sparkle, little highlight from True Complexion contour palette, and this is in the medium to dark palette. That's what I use to contour. Okay, now I'm setting all of that with my Prep and Prime by MAC. So that's the finished look. Very neutral, very natural, something that, you know, a little effort went into, but not too much. It isn't too crazy. So, yeah. You guys can tell me, rate this look. All right, until next time, guys. Bye. Maybe you the baddest, they just got you on the blacklist.